Going on, good people? Let me get my headphones on. Trying to get everything ready. Been crazy busy. What's going on, good people? Crazy week, right? Oh, I might have to cut this fan off. This fan feels so good, but my mic is picking up too much of the wind. I used to beatbox when I was a kid. This would be dope. All right, hold on, good people. I gotta. You can hear in the background. You can hear my wind from my fan blowing on me, and we can't have that. I got a new mic. That might work. Let me see. Nah, you still hear it. Hold on, good people. All right, let's see. All right, that worked. You know what? Something about like I would have been listening. I was early. Let me tell you this story. I was early, and then my wife came down here and started running her mouth to me. I mean, I do like when she run her mouth. Let me tell you, babe. I'm about to set myself up for failure, but I'm gonna readjust this. All right, there we go. And so I was ready, man. And we started talking, and before you know it, it was 9 o'clock. Nothing was set up. Like the green screen wasn't set up, nothing. So charged to my head, not to my heart, man. But man, it's a crazy week. Oh my goodness, man. There's so much new. That's how the E3 do you, man. It's like, you know what? You have a couple of dull weeks, and then like that week before, man, it's like, poof, here it is. Bam. Let me say a shout out. You know what? One thing I've noticed, like even on my chat here, like I don't got everybody's information, so I'm gonna have to go back to the YouTube. And could I like to say everybody's comments? AST was first today. Well, it is Monday night already. Yes, it is AST. Sir Dan Do say hello. Holly Pinky say hi, representing the UK. We got somebody new in it. Chilleen, please play. That's his name or her name. She said hello. Dan Darman 234 said what's poppin'. Stormtrooper Doom says yo. Steve M. I am not ready to go back to work tomorrow. I know that's right. Listen, I know. Listen, the good thing about it for me is that the kids are out of school. That's the blessing for me. You know, I don't got no kids next week. I just got to finish cleaning up my room. I'm moving high schools next year. I'm not leaving my job. It's just my classroom is set up a little different. Like I serve like the whole county. Like all the kids that's in my program come from the whole county. And so depending on how many kids I have, if I have more kids from one side of the county, then they'll move my classroom to that side of the county. So next year I'll have more kids, and so I'm moving that direction. All right, so I can start from here because I think this is my first guy. All right. Doug, Dan, Ron, Pookie Gunda. Welcome back, my brother. It's been a couple weeks since you've been here. Doug says, hello, I'm in here. Epic new killer. It's in the building. Cool Breeze is in the building. What's going on, Cool Breeze, man? Welcome. That's right. Salute to all of our stuff. If you're a serviceman, give yourself a shout out in the chat. Represent serving our fine country. That's right. Old man Cool Breeze is double up. That's right. You can do the exact same thing as Cool Breeze. If you got yourself a Twitch account, you can sign in on both accounts. Say what's up. You enter yourself to win. We up in here. SOC, I know. Listen, I saw you in the chat. I didn't read your comment, but I know you're in here, my brother. Oh man. Hold on one second, good people. You know what? My little wheel thing has been acting funky. There it goes again. Boy, I tell you, Google, boy, I don't know what's going on with my iPad app, but we gonna figure it out. All right, good. We be back in there. Had to retreat. Let's see who else we got up here. Geeky is in the building saying, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." How you doing, Geeky? Oh man, that's crazy. It's a week was explosive and new man. The week was crazy, man. It's like so much. It was like, man, that's like I couldn't keep up. It's like if I miss some stuff, man, y'all bring it to the forefront. I'm gonna try to go over as much as I can, man. It was some stuff I didn't get to. Some stuff I just couldn't cover. Some stuff I just didn't even want to cover. But we're gonna get it in here. If you think it's important, man, put it in the chat, man. We'll talk about it. SOC with the $1.40 super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Know all that you do. Sorry for missing last week. Big COVID thing happening with me and my family. Luckily, I tested negative. Hey, man, congratulations, man. We appreciate you. I'm glad you did test negative because, listen, those who catch it, man, COVID is real, man. Like, I had it. And that junk was no joke. And right now, man, my allergies is killing my tail. Okay, hold on one second. I got to cut my little volume up. Hold on. I wanted to give him for surviving COVID. Do I look a little dark on screen? Let's see if I can brighten myself up just a tad bit. Let's see. There we go. All right. This is a little brighter. Ooh, it's not too bright. The shadow off my head is big. There it is. Right there. That's perfect. Please forgive me, good people, in my throat. Got that that Puff Daddy juicy mouth. Hey, but no problem, SOC, man. I'm glad you're here tonight, my brother. Holly. Right, Holly. Hey, Holly, you know what? You didn't show up last week. But yes, Holly, Switch Pro is crazy. The question is, this is a good question to put in the chat, man. Do we think I'm going to give you three choices. You're going to say 1, 2, or 3. 1, they release a direct on Tuesday. 2, they release a direct on Thursday. Or 3, it's a part of the E3 presentation. Those are your three choices. That's all. You got three choices. You can put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in the chat. Shout out to CMG in the building. Man, y'all go check out CMG, man. His videos be popping. On and popping. SOC, representing on Twitch. Let me get you chimed in, SOC. Got you on the wheel. CMG, let me get you on the wheel. CMG said, what up, chat? Sir Dandu. You on the chat? It's got you on there. Sir Dandu said, I don't know why there isn't a salute emoji yet after all these years. Yeah, they need one. Yeah, they do need one. True. Doug Dan Run Bugiganda. Yeah, been good and busy. How you been? Man, I've been crazy busy. One thing I'm kind of glad is that graduation is over with. So the photography side of me has slowed down. I don't got nothing too much scheduled within this next month, but come July I got some weddings to do and things of that nature. So photography and the DJing has slowed up. I don't got nothing planned. I don't think for next month. I got to look again. I might have something to do on the 6th of June. I got to figure that out. But besides that, man, I'm just glad that's over. I just got, school. I'm teaching summer school this year. Couldn't run away from that money. That money they offering is a great premium to teach summer school this year. I could not run away from it. Could not. It was like, oh man, it's too much money. So I'm doing summer school. That's gonna be cool. My daughter's been working. She got her job at Five Guys. Shout out to my daughter. Yes, sir. Yes, that's right. So she can start buying some stuff around these people. All right. Tired of her blinking and looking at me. Now she making her own money now. Like, yeah, you go ahead and just save them. Get her a little bank account this week. Quay 311, what's going on? What's going on with you? Man, chilling, my brother, chilling. Let me get you chimed in on this wheel. 311. Got you in. Holly Pink said, I had my second COVID injection. Oh, man, bless your heart. Stormtrooper, I got you in here? Stormtrooper, not on the board. I got to get him on there. Stormtrooper. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we're giving away a $10 eShop card. Those who have chimed in and said, what up to your boy, you have entered yourself to win. Stormtrooper of Doom is on the board. Steve M, I got you on there. Let's see. You had COVID-19? Oh, man. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, man. It was crazy. The good thing about it, like, I had it, my son had it, and my wife had it. My brother, older brother, he had it really bad, like to a point where I thought I was going to have to fly to Detroit to go take care of my brother, but and my sister. And with his wife, they both had it. So I thought I was going to have to fly down there, but they kind of weathered the storm. They didn't. I'm glad they didn't go to the doctor. I'm glad they didn't go. But they got vaccinated. I'm still not convinced yet. Not yet. But back to the stories. What's going on? Steve M said, man, I know the Switch Pro is coming, but when I saw the blue Switch light at the store, I had to get one. Blue is my favorite color. Hey, man, listen, I ain't mad at you. I looked at it yesterday. I said, oh, man. I blinked at it. I was at GameStop yesterday. The great thing about it, my daughter works at Five Guys and like 2 stores down is GameStop. So I'm like, listen, hey, I'm over there. And the good thing about it is that I was like, man, no, I got to wait. Listen, I'm glad. If I didn't have a system, I'd be like, oh. If I didn't have a light, I probably would have picked that blue one up. Blue is not my favorite color, but that blue looks so good. It just looks really well. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to record this tonight. I be forgetting to record these podcasts, and you know that, but I need to. So I can check it out how I sound. But yeah, your boy got a new mic, man. I mean, I wanted this mic. It was on my birthday list, but I guess it did not reach my wife's birthday list. I don't know, but I'm glad I got the mic. I needed one. I need to start using my DJ mic. This is the mic. I got to use this mic here. This mic sounds so much better, and it kills a lot of noise, outside noise. So, but yeah, man, listen, that Switch Pro is coming, man. Listen, it's inevitable. I'm watching playoff hockey last week. I missed as well. And that's all right, man. Listen, I understand. When it comes to sports, man, if my Detroit Pistons was in the playoffs, buddy, I would. If they played on a Monday night, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'd probably reschedule. I'd probably say, look, we're gonna do it Tuesday because the Pistons play on Monday. I would not be missing both. I couldn't do it. But I get it. No problem, my brother. I'm glad you're here tonight. Yep, I'm going back to college, I hope. Oh, I love it when people go back to better themselves, Holly. I think that's a great decision. You know what? Hey, I wish you the best. Anything we can do to kind of help you along and encourage you. You know what? It's a long road, but you'll blink, and before you know, you'll be graduating. I just remember taking my son to college, and he'll be graduating from college this December, and I'm so excited. So. All right, well, we got some results in. All right, Geeky says 3. Let me put Geeky's comment over there. Geeky said, Geeky voted for 3. The Geeky believes that, hey, this is going to be a part of the E3 presentation. I'm going to tell you no number I'm picked. I picked 2. I believe it's going to be 2. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because, okay, let me take it back. It could be 1 or 2, but I'm leaning more to 2 because they need to have a little to build that suspense because people, I don't know about your guys. I know I've been checking Twitter like every day. I wake up and be like, all right. I wake up. I listen. This is my regimen. I wake up. I pray. I read the scripture of the day, and then I go right to Twitter and I go to Nintendo's page. Like, all right, this is the case. I slept and they announced it overnight. But yeah, I think it's smart. To me, to be honest, the smartest thing Nintendo could do is announce it tomorrow. They'll dominate the news cycle all the way into E3. It's going to dominate it. All right. So you either do it. You can do it Tuesday. I think that's the longer. I'm telling you. In fact, D3 is not to next week. I'm tripping. So no, Thursday. I was right. Thursday is the better day because you'll dominate that weekend cycle. You'll dominate all the way to news until E3. You got you really only got one thing that's happening early. Like on June 5th is something coming up. It's a Indies World. Not for Nintendo though. It's the Indies Expo, something like that. We're gonna talk about it later on the news. I saw the article today, and that's on June 5th. So if you have it on Thursday, you'll dominate that weekend of news. You'll dominate the first part of E3 because everybody, their mama gonna be still talking about the and people gonna be talking about where to pre-order, who got a pre-order, who didn't get a pre-order. You know that's gonna be crazy for that whole week, and then you have E3, and then you hit them with the games. You just punch them in the mouth like, hey, these games is boom, 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 and then that whole week after E3 they'll dominate. So for a 2 week span, Nintendo will dominate. So that I'm going with 2. Stormtrooper agrees with me. Stormtrooper said 2. Holly said 1. Holly's betting on 1. You think it's gonna probably? I listen. I'll take either 1 or 2, 3. I think 1, 3 is not that. 3 is not a bad choice, only because they can say, listen, we're gonna. If they dropped a Twitter tomorrow that said, we're gonna announce our E3 presentation. We're gonna have 94 minutes of Nintendo goodness. You would probably pee yourself. I'm like, oh. Just a little bit. You just have a little trinkle, a pee come out. Oh, that's how it sounds. Oh, because that's how it would be. Like, oh my goodness, I'm taking off work. I hope they go ahead and announce it because we have I got summer school. Summer school will be starting that. It starts next week. But, I want to make sure that I figure out that day they're going to do their presentation so I can take off. Like, hey, I'm not going to be here. I'm just going to let y'all know I'm not coming at all. So, but Xbox did announce theirs. So we'll talk about that tonight, too. Let's see who else. Holly said 3. Quake said 2. Yes, I'm sticking with 2, man. I'm thinking Thursday. They're going to have people going crazy tomorrow because everybody going to their mom going to be checking on the internet. Nah. It's not going to be 1080p. Even though 1080p would be nice, but they don't need it, though. Think about listen, your Switch right now is not 1080p nowhere close, but it's still a beautiful, it still provides you a beautiful image. If they can just improve on that just a tad bit, OLED, it's going 720 be great. Oh yeah, my sister had our graduation too. It was so something. Yeah, you know what? Graduation was. I had kids in my class who graduated, so I had to make sure. Hey, when kids in my class graduate, I make sure I'm like daddy. I gotta make sure I'm there. So I was there. E3 is on Saturday, but E3 is not this Saturday though. E3 is the following. It's the following Saturday. It starts the following week. What's going on, Muted Gaming? All right, listen. Hey, I understand about being tired. Let me go ahead and get you timed in on this wheel. Muted Gaming. Show them some love in the chat. Made it to the stream. It says I believe if the Pro comes out this year, it will be staggered release. Japan, then US, then after that, I disagree. And the reason why I disagree is because the US is their biggest market. Even though Japan, they sound like wildfire over in Japan, but the US is their biggest market. I don't think they would do that. I think, at this stage again, they about making some money. And they think about, what they're really trying to get to that 100 million mark. So, no, I think this is going to be a worldwide release, especially if they get the components. If they have, you know what? Your theory, it works if they don't have all the components. I think that'll be a legit theory. So, it could work. You could just be right, Stormtrooper. But right now, at this standpoint, I'm betting on us just riding out. Everybody getting a Switch. You get a Switch. You get a Switch. All right. Switch Pro leak on Amazon. Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't doubt it. And I think just looking at, and those who don't know, we talk. I guess we'll talk about even more. The Amazon leak, Amazon Mexico. Amazon somewhere is always notorious for leaking something. But you know what? Listen again, that is somebody just put something up. They gotta be just like us. They know it's coming. They probably have more information than we do. But like we know it's coming. We just the question is gonna be is this like when? Just go ahead and announce this thing. That's all. I just give me the video. Give me the video. Y'all remember when the Nintendo Switch was called the NX? You remember that? And you remember when they launched that first video? I was like, man, this is gorgeous. I was so happy. You was so elated. Like, oh, what's going on, Chris? Chris in the chat. My bad, my brother. But yeah, Switch Pro, that Amazon leak. I mean, am I excited? Yeah, but this has been a history. What these retailers, they start releasing stuff. More than likely, it's coming sooner than later. So I would love when Emily. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. But when Emily Rogers got on the scene, and she said when she agreed with Bloomberg, that's when I got excited. And the reason why I say that because back when the Nintendo Switch was called the NX. Saying she dropped it first, like, hey, they're getting ready to release this video. It was like in 2 days, and it happened. So her track record has been pretty solid from my standpoint as a reader. That I'm definitely with that. So I need to figure this out. I don't know if I just have my. I like it right here. No. To be honest. I like it right under my chin. But it sounds so good right here. This is where it sounds like absolutely perfect. But it's like it's my chin. Oh, that's funny. Oh, let me go. Let me get Chris. Let me get you in here, man. Chris is in the building. What did the sheep say? Bah. Chris is in the building. I think he representing on Twitch as well. Yes, sir. What's up? What's up? What's up? My end. I'm the man. My end. I just love that show. I could watch that show right now and still be like laughing. How much did you miss? Oh, you didn't miss too much, man. We just kind of talk about the Switch Pro. What time is it? And we started talking early, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna roll right into the news in a minute, but we just kind of just kicking it right now. How do you say Switch Pro before E3? I think so. I think it will be smart. It will dominate the news cycle. It will build even more anticipation because you think like they're gonna bring the Switch Pro out before the E3 show. It's gonna build so much more anticipation for their show. And they don't let the show come out and say, "Let's, we got 50 minutes, an hour. We got an hour of Nintendo goodness." After they didn't release the Switch Pro video, man, you're going to be like, "Ooh wee." It's going to be like prime time TV. They might go ahead and put it on ABC. SOC says, speaking of GameStop, I bought Breath of the Wild because I never got into it. Sold it, but wanted to retry it. Got it at GameStop for $40. Plus, I threw in my pre-order. Yeah, I did. Listen, I picked up. I picked up a game on that sale too. I picked up Donkey Kong Country. Have never played. My kids have played Donkey Kong Country on the Wii U. They got it on their Wii. But you know what, man? Listen, they always losing their games, and they be blinking at me. I was like, nah, buddy, you can't borrow none of my games. So I bought my own copy yesterday. So I'm gonna get into that. Hopefully, one day this summer. Holly's like, yeah, I also check Twitter. Yeah, I check it every day. Switch Pro with Halo Master Chief Collection. Man, what listen? What would you do if that dropped like that? I mean, if Halo was a part of the Nintendo presentation, God Almighty. Lord help us all, because we all would be crazy. That would be crazy. I would be so all about that. So, like, oh, man, I'm day one. The key is, see, this is my issue. I'm going to go back to the Switch Pro for a minute. My issue is that, man, I need to know when pre-orders start. Cause I gotta be at somebody's store. I gotta be online ready. Because I like, man, that has to happen. As soon as that drop, I have to be a part of that. So, I don't know. Woo-wee. I might have to go back and talk to my managers again at GameStop and start buttering them up. It's about that time. Let's see. I will be like, oh, you're right. What's going on, Chris? What's going on with Shot Town in the building? Give him the bomb right now. The Shot in the building represent Chris. I always want to call you Chris, but it's not Chris. I think it's Cyrus. I say I'll tear that name out. They're like, that don't sound like you. It sound right. C Tucker in the building. CT, are you with me? That's how you solve it. You just give people short names. Like, all right, man. I don't want to mess your name up. I might be saying it wrong, but all I know is the Shy is in the building. Love Chicago, man. Love the Shy, man. Whenever I get to visit, love I got one of my favorite cousins in all the world. She lives out in the Shy. I should love my cousin. I just like my cousin fine. You know, you like, I got some fine cousins. I do, and I be like, man, I get real protective over them too. So like, man. Can't have no little lame dudes be dating my cousins. Because they fine. All right, Shot in the building. Got you in on the board. Muted Gaming says, I was working with my nana, working on that cabin I showed you and the barn next to it. Pulling up all the crap. Organized. I've been working since 11 a.m. Got to go home now. Oh, good. It's always good to get your work on. So, man, I'm freaking excited as HELL. Hey, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to drop. I just want to, you know what? I want it to be known so we can go ahead and get it in. Sir Dan said, how you doing, Gaming Dad? I'm doing absolutely wonderful, man. Just got a little, you know what? My sinuses start to drain because of my allergies, you know, it goes right to like the top of my throat. Try to keep myself hydrated. So that stuff will just kind of just flow out. But besides that, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm glad school is over, and we can really get in. E3 is about to happen, so you know I'm all excited for that. Steve M said, I hope the Switch Pro pre-orders don't go up while I'm at work or offline. Man, I missed out on Squire. Yeah, I did too. I missed out on that pre-order because I thought about it too late. That was my issue. I was mad because I was in my feelings. This happened, you're making emotional decisions. I was in my feelings because they announced that it was this paywall behind that Amiibo, and I was mad. But I didn't think, like, man, I should have pre-ordered it anyway because I'm going to want that feature. But it is what it is, man. I missed out on that. I agree with you, too. I hope it does not happen when I'm not on. I'm going to make sure I stay on top of this. This is one of them stories I got to stay on top of. Yeah, I got to stay on top of it. I remember after that presentation, when they said pre-orders go up the next day, I was like, buddy, I went and got in my car, and I was at GameStop. As soon as they opened, like, what's going on? I need to pre-order this. What's going on? Is it Fabled Risk? Got a little Fable, or maybe Fable Frisk. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, my brother. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Let me go ahead and get you chimed in on our board, man, by you chiming in tonight. I think you've been here before, but just in case you haven't, I got you in on the board. Give out a $10 eShop card tonight. Let's see. Holly says, rumored Switch Pro Thursday. Yeah, I did see that. It was a tweet saying that, hey, it was going to be that the direct was going to be Thursday. That's going to be crazy. Crazy. Oh, my Lord. That's right. Hi. All right, good people. I done got through all the chat. You know how we do. We can go ahead and switch on over to our screen over here. Everybody's on the board. We got 21 people on the board. Don't forget, if you got to leave out or something, do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, man, so we can keep this channel pumping and jumping. And your boy is less than 10 away from 8,000 subscribers, man. Listen, we still moving. You know what? We need that. We need that support, and we need to support other people too. You know what? So you know what? Hey, I know Stormtrooper Doom. I know he been doing some great stuff with his channel. Go support him. You know, CMG has been, you know, saying his stuff has been popping. You know, my notification be popping up left and right, like bloop, bloop, bloop. It be CMG and Stormtrooper. They be going at it on these videos, man. So support those guys as well. All right. It says Emily Rogers, ain't no joke. Once I heard she confirmed it, yeah. Once I heard Emily Rogers got on there, I said, ooh, and she confirmed everything. I said, okay, so you know they don't got all the same sources. So you got Bloomberg sources and you got Emily Rogers sources, and they kind of agreeing on the same thing. I'm like, oh man, this is about to happen. So this is gonna be interesting. But good people, don't forget, man, hit the like button, man. Really, 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 really appreciate it. There's other ways you can support the channel as well, like my boy SOC. I think it was SOC. Give me the super chat earlier. Who gave me the super chat? Yep, SOC with the $1.40. Hey, you believe it a lot, man. Listen, those little. If you gave me 50 cents, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I don't want your 50 cents. No, I'll take it. You know, it gives me. I tell you, I bought a matter of fact. I got a $5 coupon from GameStop, and I had done enough to buy, so I was like, listen, I'm gonna take that $5. I'm gonna add $5 to it, and then I bought another card so we can give out tonight. So we should be good. I got enough gift cards to last us until July. I either got 4 or 5 left. So we good. We good. So, but whatever you can donate, you know, it helps tremendously. All right, good people. Let's see. All right, let me go ahead and let me get to the news. All right. This is my save story. I like to get to the stories and save them. Said I would be screaming like, "Oh my god!" Hold on, let's see what Holly says. I would be screaming like, "OMG!" Yeah, listen. I said, hold on, say. Crazy. I've been watching your channel for almost a year already. I know, right? That's right. I think it's next month. Next month, it will be a full year. I should do something special. I'm going to figure that out. Ace the Beast is back. Let's go home, man. Let me get out of here. Let me get him chimed in on his board. Welcome back. It's been a minute, but I'm glad you're back. Crazy news cycle this week. You know what? I don't think I shared this on Facebook. Good people, before we get into the news, let me share this on Facebook real quick. If I don't do that, then I'm missing out on people that could be potentially getting it in right along with us. All right, boom, boom. Oh, what? What the heck? I don't want that. You know what? I hate when they do like updates and then all of a sudden, you know, things get out of whack. All right. Hold on. All right. Shared it on Facebook. I'll share it in some other groups later. Let's go. Gave me that. He said, give me that. Did you register as a press at E3? I have not registered yet. I know I was supposed to do that last week. Now I'll register tonight. But I don't know if I can. But I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm just not for sure if I even can. I don't know if this is for the public. All I know is you're supposed to register. I was supposed to register last week, but I don't know what. Something threw me off. For some strange reason, I think Resident Evil Revelation is one of the Switch Pro Day 1 games. Man, listen, Stormtrooper, man, if that is true, you know what? Listen, I need to find that. I need to locate. They had a. I was watching who I was watching today. Um, Spawnway. Spawnway was talking about the different vineyards. I said vineyards, but the different companies that's going to be a part of E3. Charges to my head, out to my heart, and it was quite a few on there, and they had it set up like in tiers. Of course, at the top they had like Nintendo and Xbox. Um, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like not only Nintendo's presentation, but also Xbox. I'm really, really looking forward to. I'm trying to read the chat as one thing about being on YouTube, man, it's hard to do both at the same time. My wife can do it. Like YouTube is made for like my wife because she can she has her multitasking skills are excellent. Not mine. I'll be like squirrel. ADHD kick in, then I'll be focusing too much on certain things. But hold on, let's see. I want to see something else. All right, there we go. All right, get back to this. Let's get back to the news. Boom. Of course, listen, we started talking about Nintendo. We might as well go ahead and continue that direction. Where's my little story at? I think Holly talked about earlier that Amazon might have just leaked Nintendo release Switch Pro. I don't think they did, however, but I don't think this is the article I'm looking for. I tell you one thing, those online games were terrible. I'm not gonna talk about those either. All right, there we go. Boom. Emily Rogers back today's Bloomberg report about Switch Pro could be unveiled this week. There's also another article they talked about some of they call it specs. It wasn't specs, just like little details about the Switch Pro. And the one thing that kind of got me excited was the fact about the kickstand. If they have like a Surface Pro type kickstand, I think that'd be dope, especially if it's made right. If it's made right, and it's not, like this kind of like out of the way or awkward, man. That'd be great. Cause sometimes I just like to just switch. I like to have my stand, have my Switch Pro, or my Switch, my Switch on the stand, and to kind of just have it right there. I like that aspect of it. Because sometimes you just want to just pray with it right here in your face. But if that happens, I'm all for that. It's not too many. How can I say it? Extra things about the Switch Pro that I really, really need. I would want that kickstand. I don't need it, but I would want it. As long if the truth about the screen, the SoC is true. And maybe the actual casing itself, I hope it's a little bit more, has a little bit more like a stronger or premium like plastic or whatever. Because if I show you, if I show you my daughter's Switch, it is like warped like crazy. But if they have something similar, something not similar, but something that's a little bit stronger, that's one thing the casing of the Switch has to be made of a better quality. The question is that one thing a lot of these rumors are talking about that I think a lot of people are not even dwelling into is heavy, where it's like, hey, how much are you willing to spend for a Switch Pro? What's too much? What's the sweet spot? What's too much? What's kind of get you in the middle? That's the question I pose to the chat. What's the difference? My sweet spot, to me, like the spot that I like, it's not gonna bother me not one bit if they said 350. 350 wouldn't bother me. 4, I'd be like, but I'll still buy it. Anything over 4, I'm like, man, let me take it back. I would buy it if it was 5. I would. I just don't know. I would be buying it for all my kids. I'm like, but you got to hang out with that old Switch. I know it's I know it's curving on you, but you got to hang out with that Switch. Now my daughter, she working now. She might better save her own money and buy her own. But it was $500, $450. I'd be like, yeah, I might not get it. But 400, it'd be right at that cuff. I'm like, man, that's a little expensive. They would really have to offer bang for my buck for $400. I mean, they would have to really, really entice me for $400. The games would have to be like stupid good for me to be like $400. So I recently developed allergies. Oh man, that sucks, man. I hate that for you. The Switch Pro might have 4K and GTA. You know what? That could be a possibility. The only reason why, because one of the companies that's presenting at E3 is Take Two. So, it could. GTA could. I mean, GTA to me it should be a no-brainer. Should be a no-brainer, especially if you're a company and you're trying to make money. If you're really trying to make money, that's a no-brainer. All right, let's see. No, I'm tripping. Let's see. Let's look at the full. I know everybody's pretty much. She said her Switch Pro info matches what Bloomberg has written. And so to me, that's the part of it that gets me. It's like for her to say that it matches. That means, I mean, you got to have two different how can I say, two different sources. I mean, she has to have her own sources, and they're probably not the same sources Bloomberg uses. So that's gonna be, to me, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then, another thing, like Holly just put out there, and I didn't even think about for E3. It's like, you know what, are they gonna release a Smash character at E3? They're gonna release somebody big is coming at E3. It won't be no little snuff. It's gonna be, they're gonna have a big character at E3. Now, who that character may be is crazy. You know what? I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying Master Chief. I'm saying Master Chief is the next character. If Master Chief Collection comes and it's like a part of a Switch Pro exclusive or whatever, man, Master Chief will be in Smash. That's my prediction. Let's see. What's up, Ben? How you doing, buddy? Ben has entered the chat. Let me get Ben typed in real quick. Ben, don't forget to hit the like button, buddy. Ben's Toys Channel. If you're looking at the screen right now, if you see that your name is not on the list, let me know so I can get you typed in. This is our wheel giveaway for our $10 eShop card. After tonight's video, I have to finish recording another video for Nintendo Dads. I'm doing my 3 predictions for E3. And so I'm going to record that right after this here. Let's see. All right, we got you in there, Ben. All right. So, Nintendo Switch Pro, man, I'm super excited, super duper happy. I'll be even more ecstatic if that bad boy dropped this week. I'll be kind of not happy if they said all of a sudden it was like, I was going to wait. If the Switch Pro don't come, listen, mark my words. If our show after E3 and we have heard nothing about a Switch Pro, I'll be devastated. I'll be like, man, Nintendo played us. We've been had. And I could confidently say we all been had, because I think I say 90% of the people that's on this chat that's Nintendo fans are probably believing that, hey, man, this is going to happen. All right, good people, let's go. Hey, man, I think the Sonic presentation, we'll come back to the Switch Pro, but I'm going to get on some other news, man. But the Sonic announcement I thought was dope. I listen, and I'm not even I'm a Sonic fan, but I'm like my kids, they like diehard Sonic fan. If they had to choose between Sonic and Mario, they're gonna pick Sonic all day. So to see this here, I thought was super dope. My kids was like, "Oh man, Daddy, we got to get this." I think my son's birthday is a little bit before this releases, so he was all about that, and so I don't know. He probably asking for this for his birthday, or he gonna try to use some of his own money to pick it up. But I think that whole presentation, because they did a really really good job. They gave us something that's coming soon. They gave us a couple games that's coming like next year. You know, you got Sonic Origins. Well, I think it's pretty dope, especially if you're a nostalgic Sonic fan, to be able to have Sonic Origins, and then Sonic Rangers, which is that new game that's was what at first wasn't announced, but kind of like announced by mistake. But Sonic Rangers is next year too, so that kind of adds more fuel to the fire of new games that will be coming to the Switch next year. Even though it's coming to other platforms, we still, as a Switch owner, has the right to look at the Sonic, this game Sonic is going to present, which is good. I think it's crazy dope for anytime when companies bring new games to the Switch. I'm all about that. But yeah, man, Sonic Colors, man, was a good game. I enjoy Sonic Colors on the Wii. So, what you guys think about that? That presentation? Did anybody else watch the presentation besides me? Like me and my kids, we watched it. Like we didn't watch it when it was live. We watched it like later. But definitely, Sonic Colors Ultimate is gonna get picked up. I know for sure in this house. Somebody's gonna get it. Cause my two boys, they all about Sonic. But the question is gonna be though, I wonder what this new Sonic game is gonna look like. What is Sonic Rangers really gonna look like? How do you turn Sonic into a really open world experience? That's gonna be the question. How do you slow him down and then also utilize his speed to kind of really make it a good Sonic game? That's they got a hard decision. They got some hard decisions. But I wish them best because you know what, Sonic is an icon. All right, let me get out of there. House of the Dead details was just released. One thing, like they got a list of stuff. First is coming to Switch first, which is great. Currently testing it on 4 different platforms, likely Steam release. They're shooting for 60 frames per second in dock mode, 30 frames per second in handheld mode, 720 docked, and in handheld mode. So, CT said 400 is too much. Okay, so we're gonna right after this story here, we're gonna get into some of y'all comments. Oh, sorry, Dan. I'm not buying the Pro, man. Oh my goodness, sorry, Dan, dude. Oh man, that's that. Hold on, where am I? Sorry, Dan, dude.
You lose.
I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one, Sir Dan, dude, man. Listen. We'll talk after they release it. In fact, after they release like the video, and then I'm gonna ask you again. It's like, hey man, are you not trading your Switch for a Switch Pro? I'm telling you, look, I'm gonna be a trade-in king that day. All right, but back here it says the UI is gonna be redesigned, classic mode, horde mode, which is gonna be dope. Those of you say y'all might some of y'all in here might be too young for House of Dead, but House of Dead was big time stuff for me, especially in the arcades. It was especially on the arcades, and I think House of the Dead 3. I think that's the one that came on the Dreamcast. Crazy fun game. I'm definitely picking it up. I think another thing in this article I thought that was like really really dope is that they're aiming. There's a price point maybe between $15 to $20 range. This is a no-brainer. $15 to $20. Oh man, I'm picking it up, no doubt. So, a lot of good things coming out of this article. This is new details for the House of Dead remake on the Switch, but it's also coming on other systems. So if you don't pick it up on the Switch, just wait your turn. It'll come to some of your other systems. House of the Dead, man, I can't wait. $20, I'm in. All right, so we're gonna, cause some people still want to talk about the Switch Pro, so we're gonna, we'll go back to it every now and then. CT said, "Hey man, $400 is too much. $350 is the mark." I agree. I think 350 makes it. 350 says, "Okay, all right." Listen. It doesn't. How can I say it? It's not a big change where I like, oh man, I just can't do it. No, I could do 350. But 400, ooh man, that's when you start to grit your teeth. Sir Dan, dude, that's why I had to get Sir Dan. He said, "I am not buying the Pro, man." Oh my goodness, Sir Dan, dude. We might get too hyped up about it, and then it ends up being crap. Oh my goodness, when it comes out, oh my goodness, Sir Dan, dude. This is Nintendo. To be honest, Nintendo has not released a crap system. Even though the Wii U did not sell, it was not a crap system. The Wii U was good. They had some great games on the Wii U. Like I would love they can figure out some way to bring Nintendo Land to the Switch, because Nintendo Land was good. Those mini games on Nintendo Land, to me, right now, we can go play right now in Nintendo Land on the Wii U. We have a ball. So I don't know, Sir Dan. I don't know if I can agree with your sentiment on that. But I think it's gonna be all right. Ace the B said buying a PS5 controller for the PC instead, or buying a PS5 is better. Listen. I understand. I understand that comment. Thoroughly, I understand that comment. Because you know what, to me, like, hey, you know what, the PC is, I mean, so many Sony games are eventually making their way to PC. It's like, I think they really kind of hurting that audience and saying, hey, why waste my time trying to get a PS5 when I know eventually Sony trying to make money and they're going to eventually head my direction anyway. So it is what it is. So I get that. I get that. And then some of the same functions that you're using with that new DualSense controller, you're also going to better use on PC. It's like, man, it's like Sony kind of shooting themselves in the foot, but they also making money at the same time. So I hope the new Sonic game comes out on PC. They didn't. I don't think they announced it for PC. It could be though. I mean, you listen, say about making money. They no fool. All right. Talked about House of the Dead, Sony. Talked about Sega. All right, so I got another good question here. So, Pokemon Legends Arceus is coming out January 28th. Is it too soon after the release of Diamond Pearl? Of Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl? Because I know those games are coming on November 19th. Arceus is coming January 28th. It's what about a 2 month? December. Yeah, it's only 2 months. 2 months and a half. Okay, you got 2 months and a half period between Pokemon games. I am not buying Pokemon Brilliant and Diamond. Even though, I know people that Pokemon Nation, they're going to go out and pick it up regardless. But I am picking up Pokemon Arceus. Hands down. It's what I've always wanted Pokemon to be. I just wanted to be I felt like it was just, it needed something different. I think this is different enough to get me to buy into Pokemon. Anybody else is picking up Pokemon Arceus or Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Diamonds and Prince had that song. Remember that song by Prince? Diamonds and pearls. Okay, all right. Sorry. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I personally believe that this is great for me, but I think it is too close. I think you got to give them enough time to for those titles to kind of breathe. If you don't get those titles enough time to kind of breathe, you're going to cannibalize one's sales. Cause think about it, when Pokemon Legend Arceus comes out, it's gonna dominate. I mean, some people still might buy Diamond and Pearl, but people gonna be playing this Arceus Legend. I'm telling you, a lot more than you think, because even Pokemon diehards are probably looking at this like, hey man, this is something new, something different, something fresh, and it's not the same old regurgitated gameplay that you're gonna get from Brilliant Diamond. You know, you've seen that gameplay before. It's nothing really new. You just pretty much redoing the same thing over and over again. The graphics not even a big upgrade enough to you to be like, oh my goodness, the graphics look awesome. It's like they're not. So yeah, they're gonna sell, but they're not gonna sell like Pokemon Arceus is gonna sell. Hands down, that game that is going to sell. The other one, nah, they'll do decent. They might get to like 10 million, which is still great, but nothing like this Pokemon. This Pokemon Legends, boy, that's this game right here. This is gonna be a 20 million seller, hands down. So yeah, you know what? Gotta love that news here. Hey, I am a big fan. Say House. Stormtrooper says House of the Dead Day 1. Then Dead by Day 1 for me is, yeah. If it's done, you talking about the House of the Dead, or are you talking about the Dead by Daylight? Let's see. So my kids still ask to play Nintendo Land. Yeah, man, Nintendo Land was the truth, man. I'm telling you, if you have not experienced that, you owe it to yourself. That like what was that game on Nintendo Land? I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it was like, you know, you had like everybody, you had the one main person who's going around, you know, trying to catch everybody. He had the screen. He had the Wii U screen, and everybody else had to like kind of play on the screen. That game was so good, man. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. That game was so good, so well done. And that Metroid game was good too. All right. So those of you who have PlayStation Plus, man, and you like Virtual Fighter, you should be excited. PlayStation Plus games for June. Yeah, we'll accept the cookies. I don't want to hear all that. So don't give me a whole lot. But if you have PlayStation Plus and Virtual Fighter, I think it was Virtual Fighter 5. Virtual Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is releasing on the PS4 day 1 if you have Game Pass. So for free, like I got, you know, not Game Pass, but PS Plus. But you know, I got PS Plus, of course, and you play online. I'm definitely gonna be playing Virtual Fighter, because Virtual Fighter was one of my favorites, especially in the arcade when I was a kid. Man, love Virtual Fighter. Definitely gonna pick this up and get my play on. This is gonna be something nice to play. Hopefully, I have enough time this summer to kind of get in a couple games. That's my plan. I need to beat 2 games this summer. Just 2. I think I have time to do it. But yeah, it says I don't know, man. I just don't understand the hype for the Switch Pro for some reason. Whoa. I think, Sir Dan, that's a good question. How do you explain the hype? What's my hype? My hype for the Switch Pro is that when I play games like, let's say for instance, like Breath of the Wild. Let's take that for instance. And you see, like, you know, they still deal with like pop-ups. And you like, you know, you always like, I play certain games on, I'm like, man, if they just had this a little bit more power, if it just ran, I just want the games just to run smoother. So if you give me an option where some of my older games will run better, and the promise of it having DLSS, those things are promising to have in the handheld mode. So that's my big thing about the and the old. Listen, if you haven't played on OLED screen, if you've played the first Vita, if you have not played a Vita, you ever played with, you know, games on an OLED screen, there's a difference, man. It's a clear difference in fidelity. I'm telling you, big time. And I really can't count like playing on your iPhone, because I haven't played like Game Pass yet on my iPhone. That's gonna be a difference. But playing on an OLED screen, man, is just things just look better. And to have Nintendo push the technology in that manner and go in that direction is, to me, it's exciting. So one, why am I excited about the Pro? One, a bigger screen. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the possibility I have my images on my TV, look better. Because sometimes, some games I can't even play on my screen. It's like, man, it just look too smeared. It's the worst. So to have those two things, to me, I'm excited. Just as a gamer, knowing that Nintendo traditionally improves on their hardware for a better player experience. I want that. And plus, I look at my kids' Switch. My kids, they hard on their Switch, and their Switches are tore up from the floor up. Except for my son Josh, he did pretty good. I would like to see what Nintendo does. I would like one thing I really really hope this next Switch has, especially the Joy Cons that come with that Switch, is a proper D-pad. Really, I really hope they have. I hope they get that D-pad that they use for the Switch Lite. I hope that comes onto the next Switch set of Joy-Cons, which would be super, super, super dope. I hope they go away from this 4-button configuration. They give us a D-pad, and let's go. But good statement though. Love that comment. Not a Pokemon fan, but looks fresh. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a Pokemon fan, but I'm definitely going in that direction. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this one a really, really good try. Cause I didn't get the last one, so no kind of try, even though I bought them. My nephews are over right now. Every holiday they ask to play. Yeah, Rumbo was good. Listen, right, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Great. All right. So, does anyone have a PS5 or PS4, and do they have PlayStation Plus? Are you downloading this game day one? I am, because I love fighting games. Fighting games was my thing, especially back in the day. I think my first really, really fighting game I got really into was Street Fighter 2 for the Super. When it came out for the Super Nintendo, I just played it in the arcade, but I wasn't that good. But when I got on Super Nintendo, buddy, it was Chun-Li, buddy. Chun-Li and Guile, man, I used to kill the block. Everybody who came over got murdered. Everybody had to get Ken and Ryu because they had the Ryuken. Man, Chun-Li with them legs, that. I used to kill with Chun-Li, boy. Woo. And then for fun, I will get what was the other one? Yoker Fire. Is that Dawson? With the long arms? I used to kill. People think they was gonna smash me with that, but I would kill them with that. Hold on, good people. Let's see. All right. Let's see. House of Dead you was talking about. I don't know what's going on with my comments. They're coming out really slow. Mr. Reed, Duke isn't in stream. I'm going to bring him here. He's sitting in a VC playing a game. Okay. Oh, okay. Got you. TD. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Chase, yes, and Animal Crossing, Sweet Day are the couch co-op game. Yeah. Oh man, Mario Chase, that's the game, boy. Mario Chase was my go-to. Got to go by. All right, man. Peace out, Ace. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Check back later, man, to see if you won. All right. Done with Virtua Fighter. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. Let's see. Listen, okay. They talked about this league earlier, dealing with the Switch Pro, Metro Prime, with the box art being showed off at I forgot who was it, Walmart? I think Walmart Canada. But you know what? They just updated it. It's like it wasn't like they found out later that hey, that placeholder has been there. They just updated it a little bit. So I don't put no weight into this here. I'm just gonna be interested to see what Nintendo shows off at E3. If they show off like what I think they're gonna do, then hey man, so cause they don't have to they don't have to have a release date. They just need to show the game. I think this is the E3 where they just gotta show the game running. They show the game running, I think everybody will be satisfied, and it can be they can release this bad boy next year. We'll be all right with that. What other games are you guys want to see running at E3? I want to see Splatoon 3 running. I want them to show some gameplay. I know it's early. I know it's early, but I really wanted to show because I'm gonna be all about that. Okay, hold on. This might be a little better right here. Hold on. I have to rearrange. All right, let's see. That's better. It's, hold on. Let's see if I can rearrange and put it closer. All right, that's good. See, before I had it where I was kind of talking to the side, but with this little attachment that they sent me, I'm able to Yeah, see, that sounds so much better that way. I'm sorry. I'm just happy about this. This might. Duke said he doesn't want to tune in. All right, tell Duke to say goodbye. Tell him I hope he tune in to summer school this year because he failed some classes. All right. Next news. I thought I saw this here, and I had to pre-order this for one of my kids, man, because they know they love Sonic. But new Sonic the Hedgehog art book up with pre-order with Amazon. So it's like an encyclopedia. It's like artwork. And it's a hardcover. It's on sale. It was like $40. But if you're a big time Sonic fan, some of you guys might be, some of you guys might not. You can pick this up. You can pre-order right now on Amazon. Let's see when it comes out. It releases November 24th. The Sonic Encyclopedia is on sale for up to 40% off right now at Amazon. You'll also get Amazon's pre-order price guarantee. If the price drops between when you pre-order and then it ships, you'll be charged the lowest price. So, as you can see, let's see. I don't know if you can click on that. Nope, can't click on that. I think it's dope, especially if you're like if you like Sonic and you're a video game historian, then that'd be good. I thought that was a dope little story to share with you guys. So, Indie Expo Live, you want to put this date and this time in there, will feature over 300 upcoming games. And that is this upcoming weekend, June 5th. So Saturday, June 5th at 2 a.m. PT, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your boy will not get up at 5 a.m. I'm to the back. I might. I don't know about anybody else, but I just might get it in early in the morning. 5 a.m. ET time. The Japanese-based presentation will run for 5 hours. Yikes. And feature games from known publishers like 505 Games and Playism, as well as up and coming developers and publishers. The stream will be available on Indie Live's YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter accounts with an English version of the stream. Wow. The stream will feature the newest games from Why So Serious, the publisher. Okay, whoever night that game is, Luna Nights. There's also a special segment for a number of sponsors like Sony Interactive Entertainment, Koch Media, Arc System Works. Microsoft will also host a special segment highlighting indie games on the Xbox Game Pass. So it sounds like it should be pretty dope. So if those of you who want to sit around for 5 hours, want to get up at 5 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, have yourself at it. I don't know if your boy is going to get up and do anything. I might not. But 5 hours, that's a long time. That's a long time to be streaming. Especially about, some probably, you're going to probably get about, I say maybe, probably 200 of those games is probably shovelware. That's bad to say, but it probably is. It's probably shovelware. All right, so that's happening November 5th. You definitely want to check that one out if you all about these indie games. I mean, I really like indie games. Because indie games usually morph out of that and come to something else. Ben says, I play Street Fighter with my dad. Is your dad any good? Who do you play with, Ben? I love Street Fighter, man. Like I wish my kids love Street Fighter like I love Street Fighter because I would strictly love beating them and making them mad. My kids don't want to play fighting games. They want to play games. They want to play Smash. They killed me in Smash. They kills me in Smash, man. But they, you know what, when it comes to everything else, man, they be like, Hey, Mortal Kombat, they be like, nah, Dad, I'm good. I'm good. I want to play. Madden 2K, nah, Dad, no. CC said, I don't care how you look at it. It's still a Switch. I don't think it's worth buying. Nintendo plan to make, I said to make, to milk people to death by coming out of these different versions. Ooh. Listen, I don't know. I understand your sentiment. And you're right, it's still a Switch. But that's the reason why I believe that they're going to offer something different. That's the key. That's going to be the difference. Like, hey, if the games run, they can prove and show you that these games going to run better. It's certain games like how can I say it? Wolfenstein. I would love to see that game run because it was such a good game. But it looks, it looks a little like somebody smeared Vaseline on the mirror. It just if they can find a way to be able to say, we can take all your current games and make them run better, make them kind of look better, a little bit sharper. You know what? I think to me, they can milk me. They can milk me to death. I've had my Switch, well, my kids have had their Switch since day one. I got the reversion with the better battery. But that's like any other. If you upgrade your cell phone, it's the same premise. So if you use that kind of ecosystem of upgrading your cell phone, upgrading your Switch, ain't a really big deal. But I definitely feel what you're talking about. These companies are all about making money, man. And, we just in that capitalist environment. I don't know. Listen, because to me, at the end of the day, people don't have to buy another Switch, but if they can prove to me it's worth the upgrade, then I'm all in. I think to me, a better screen alone is like worth blinking at. Cause I just remember how I don't know y'all remember that. Remember the when they went from the DS to the DS Lite. That upgrade was tremendous. When they went from the DS to the DS Lite, and that DS Lite had backlit, it was night and day. The better console. So until I see it, it's gonna be. I'm getting it regardless because I'm just a gamer, but it'll make my purchase more legitimized once I see it. But man, yeah, that's a good comment. I can't take Among Us seriously anymore. Every time I play Among Us, I can't last 10 seconds without making a sus joke. I know, man. Listen, it's. I like playing Among Us with people I know. When I play with randoms, it is like a no-go. I'd be like, all right, time to go. All right, next news item. I clicked on that button like it's going to happen. I really hope this comes to Nintendo. I really hope Near Replica comes to Nintendo. So Near Replica data miners have hint as a Switch plan. So it's not really it's they had stuff for I think they said the NX, but it's not quite like a smoking gun in the code. They said, but they had some Nintendo references in the code. I really hope this is coming. I really hope that hey, somehow, somewhere, this gets dropped during E3. It will be super dope. I'll be super all about this here. I think it's another game that kind of like really, really needs to come to the Switch. If the new Switch, whatever, provides enough of that processing power to make that happen, then I'm with it. This is another. Go back to my earlier comment about, why am I excited? if this new Switch comes with DLSS technology, how does that affect us as gamers? Well, companies like Square Enix who have these games here can run those games at a lower. They can build those games at a lower resolution, but the national DLSS processor will upscale that up so it can run efficiently on the Switch. So that means you'll get a lot more third-party games because they wouldn't have to put so much work in bringing their games to the Switch. That's why it's a win-win. It is a win-win. I'm telling you. I am thoroughly telling you it's a win-win. I think people who slip on and do not get this Switch, you're gonna be looking back like, dang, I wish I would have listened. It's a win-win for Nintendo in general. This Switch is a win-win. It's a pivotal changing Switch. That's the reason why I believe that it's going to happen. Sitting here thinking what this new Switch can do. You know what? Listen, going back to the Switch Pro, and what I was just talking about a second ago is that I believe that this having a DLSS is going to be huge. That's what's going to really I think that part of it alone is going to change the trajectory of the Switch and how companies approach it. Because if a company can put their game on a system that has over an install base over 100 million, all right? If I can put mine on there and the process of putting it on there is cheaper, they're going with that. I mean, that's, to me, it's all about making money. So Nintendo is trying to figure out ways. How do I make money? How I put my Switch in a position where other companies can come and make money. And then you're going to get more people that's going to jump on because at the end of the day, they are talking about making money. Let me get to some of these other comments real quick before just me and my dad. I'll tell you, just you and your dad playing Street Fighter? Yeah, Street Fighter was my jam, man. Said Bomberman killing me. Not got enough time to play Tetris, Pac-Man, and now Bomberman. Oh, I know, right? I still make time for Pac-Man though. I ain't gonna lie. I still will get in a game of Pac-Man before I'm like, all right, 1, 2. All right, I at least got to get to. I'm like, at least got to meet the top 10. If I get to the top 10, then I'll stop playing. But yeah, Pac-Man is that's my jam, man. I'm with you, man. I love fighting games. Love fighting games. All right. So what you guys think about Near Replica? I know I said that all wrong. Near Replica coming to the Switch. That would be dope. I'm with that. All right, we talked about Pokemon. We talked about Sonic Ultimate pre-orders. No, we don't need to talk about that. I think now if you're a PS5 or Xbox Series X, but if this game comes exclusively to PlayStation, buddy, an action RPG, and you got Square Enix and Team Ninja together. Oh man, I mean, this right here, I cannot wait. All right, no problem, Sir Dan Dude. Be right back, eating dinner. But yeah, I can listen. This I'm really like to me. This is one of the reasons why I'm excited for Square Enix's presentation because I really want to hear about this game here. It's like I'm excited for what Square Enix got to say. I'm excited for Capcom, and of course, Nintendo and Xbox. But those four right there, none of the ones I'm like, oh man, I'm making sure I pay attention. And don't forget, EA has their EA Play, but that's not until July 22nd. So keep that on your radar as well. But the mere fact of Team Ninja and Square Enix unite together on a game, it's like when Tupac came to Death Row Records. It's like, man, this is a match made in heaven. So I'm definitely looking forward. You got the king of RPGs and the king of action games uniting. It's only really one of the companies, especially on the action game front. It's Platinum. So, but Team Ninja, they hold their weight up too. So, literally looking forward to this here. All right, let me get out of the story here and go back to some of these comments. All right. CT says, for it to do what you want it have be just a home console. Oh, okay. So you said for what I wanted to you wanted to just be a home console, but what will make the Switch to me superior over your Xbox, superior over your PlayStation 5 is that I'm not limited to being at home. When I get ready to go fly, like when I go somewhere, like I get ready to fly or we going out of town, I'm not lugging my PS5 with me. I'm not lugging my Xbox with me. It's gonna stay home. But what I am taking with me, though, is my Switch. I could take my Switch and I can take me a portable dock and I still have the same experience. That to me alone is way better. If PlayStation was smart, PlayStation would do a Vita 2, have it on parity with the PS5, and have those things kind of interact with one another. So if I leave home, I can take my experience with me. That's the plus, man. That's the one thing that holds Nintendo and why they're going to continue to sell until one of these other companies figure it out. Like Steam is, we're going to talk about Steam in a minute too, because Steam is doing something, Switch like, and Nintendo better watch out. But this is what makes Nintendo superior to both of these here. It's the ability to take it out on the go. So yeah, I mean, it's some things I want, but yeah, I love it on the go. Like I play my Switch more in handheld mode than I do on my TV. But I like playing on my TV when I need to or I have to or I want to. That choice to me is by far the greatest selling point of the Switch for me as a gamer. It's all right, CT. All right, Shot Time represent. All right, Ben is taking a water break. He said he'll be right back. All right, so speaking of that, let me see if I can find that Val story. Yep. Report Val is secretly building a Switch-like handheld gaming PC, which I think is dope. If this comes to fruition, then I would probably definitely jump on Steam. Especially if they figure out where I can better take it on the go, if the battery life is decent. It gives me, I mean, if the gameplay is on par or similar to what I'm being offered already on the PC, I mean, it's what I would want PlayStation to do. And with so many PlayStation games now, eventually coming to Steam and to be able to have that to be able to take on the go it's a win-win. So I really hope this comes to fruition because I believe competition is good. It will force Nintendo to try to do some other things, to be a little bit more creative. What's going on, Shane, man? How that baby doing? My man Shane just jumped in on the stream. I'm going to get you chimed in 1 second, Shane. But I think Val is doing what I want PlayStation or Xbox to do. I wanted to be able to have something I could take on the go that's not directly tied to some form of internet connection. I can better put it in. If I can better take that and leave the house and go somewhere else with it without it being tied or tethered to some form of online connection, sign me up. Sign me up day one. Day one. Competition is good, though. I think a system like this is going to push Nintendo to do something different. They're going to have to. They're going to have to distinguish themselves as being different from this machine and be able to kill them first. You know what? Even though Nintendo has the killer IPs, but there are clearly games on there. Like if you take Doom on the PC and compare it to, matter of fact, you take Doom on the PC with the lowest settings and compare it to Doom on the Switch, it ain't close. So you know what? You look at that, and there will be a direct competition to Nintendo, and Nintendo is to get those third-party games. They're gonna have to really prove their weight in gold. So I like this long-term competition is good. That's why the Vita should have never died. That's a whole nother story. But Shane in the building, he said, "What up, gaming dad? What's going on with you? Let me get you timed in." Sugar Shane is in the building. All right, got you chimed in. Don't forget to hit the like button, my brother. It really helps the channel. All right. So let's see if they get to tell anything about it. They don't have anything about a release. But it will. It says the details that the ARC has on this supposed device are scarce, but Valve is still in the prototype phase. The essentials are that is an all-in-one PC with a touchscreen and built-in Joy-Cons like controls on the sides of the device. So unlike the Switch, the Switch you can change the controllers. This is going to be all just one unit. Let's see. The controls likely would be the controller would. It said the controls likely wouldn't be removable, similar to I said that. Okay, so this is the Dell. If you look at the bottom, that's the Dell Alienware concept. I remember that it wouldn't I think it might have been last year. They kind of came out with this here. I don't know if this is onto the market. The notion of a Switch-like stream gaming machine is both intriguing and surprising. Intriguing because who wouldn't love the idea of portable PC gaming machine? And other manufacturers are already playing around with the idea, as we saw at CES 2000. So yes, this was last January, CES 2020. Surprisingly, because we've already seen Valve fail, or at least not succeed with traditional gaming hardware, the company's Stream Machine push that began in late 2015 ended with a whimper 3 years ago. Its Steam controller and Steam Link that came out around the same time as the Steam Machine also faltered. That was a shame. The Stream Link was a smart idea. The Link was a lightweight device that streamed games over at a local network to your TV from a high-powered PC. Okay, so I remember that concept. So you would plug this like little dongle into your TV, wherever your PC was. It would stream that PC gaming experience to your TV. So yeah, it was a pretty dope experience, but it didn't, without the proper marketing, without the proper games done, people don't understand it. A lot of people just don't have. Most consumers don't have just a powered PC gaming experience. So, it is what it is. Oh, shout out to Geeky dropping the news for us. Let me get out of this. So, what y'all think about the Valve having their own Switch-like device? I think it would be dope. Geeky, what'd she say? So Wholesome Games Direct is June 12th. Man, what day is June 12th? Let's look at the calendar real quick. All right, June 12th is a Saturday. So that's, you know what time, Geeky? For those who don't know, Wholesome Games, they typically it's a direct that typically happens multiple times throughout the year. And their games are pretty much focused in on wholesome games that usually come out for the Switch, and they typically are like indie type games, and so sometimes it can be pretty decent. Sometimes you get some good games out there. Yeah, I definitely will have to check it out. So basically, a keyboard with Switch controls. No, I think it's all one unit. It's like a Switch with no keyboards. You got the controls are just gonna be like a Switch. So I'm gonna assume you better have some form of keyboard peripheral. Excuse me. Ben is back. All right. Let's see. Top selling games of April in the U.S. I thought this was interesting. This here in the U.S., you can see it. Even though, 9 out of the 20 games are Nintendo Switch games, but not in the top 10. In the top, matter of fact, in the top 5, Nintendo only has one game in the top 5, and this is in the U.S. in April. All right, so in the top 10, they have what? 1, 2, 3. They only have 3 games in the top 10. Listen, and that's compared to other regions. That's kind of low. But they got nothing. But 9 out of the 10, 9 out of the 20 games are some form of Nintendo related. So, that I'm telling you, this is a telltale sign that they, at the industry for Nintendo that needs a little life, and I think E3 is gonna just like blow out the water. But what kills me, what get me though, even at number 20, The Legend of Zelda is still selling. This was a launch title for the Switch back in 2017, and it's still in the top 20 in all of U.S. sales. Crucial. I mean, that's a good game. That is Zelda was a good game. All right, good people. I'm gonna keep pushing along because what time is it? Oh, we got an hour and 42 minutes in. Let's see. We talked about Zelda. We talked about Sonic Colors. We talked about Val. So let's talk about Far Cry and that presentation. I thought it was interesting because, like, the environments look beautiful. I mean, like, they took a lot of time. The environments look absolutely great. Absolutely great. But when it comes to the character models, man, they just look like they look like 2000. They look like early PS4. I can't even give them late. Like, you take their character models and you compare it to the character models in The Last of Us. There's no comparison. The Last of Us, character models look way better. So, I don't know what they're doing with Far Cry. I mean, listen, Far Cry is always, a pretty good game. But when I saw the presentation, I wasn't like, oh my goodness, this game is beautiful. This game is so next gen. No, I was not saying that. I was like, oh man, this is like a really, really dope PS4 Pro game. And I think they're aiming to keep that market in mind because there's so many PS4s. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know about this Far Cry. Let me get Doug Dad Gunda says. All right, so we got a side note comment says, so what do you think about Borderlands 3 crossplay and PlayStation not having it? Oh man, I think that's not those decisions that PlayStation is making to not be inclusive in this crossplay is going to eventually hurt them because companies that's all about the cross. Think about it, as a consumer, I like to be able to crossplay with my different systems. I like to me, like anytime I got a game that cross plays with Xbox or PlayStation and the Switch at the same time, and my progression transfers between the two, is super dope. Super, super dope. I'm all about that because it gives me what I truly, truly want. I truly want like to be honest, the Switch can really come out with a handheld and come out with a new dock, and I'll be happy about it. So I can be able to say, hey, you know what? Without even skipping a beat, you know what? I'm playing my games on dock mode, no problem. I get time with dock. I can play it with it on my PS, on my handheld. I like that experience. So to have a game that probably look really, really good on my PS or my Xbox, and be able to save that format and then jump onto my Switch and take it with me and still get my progression, it's a win-win. It's like the best of both worlds. So I don't know. I think at the end of the day, to answer your question, Stormtrooper, I don't know what Sony is. I don't know what Sony is trying to do, man. I think they all over the place. They need to stand on one side and stick there. They're gonna have crossplay. They should have it on every game. If they're not gonna do it, they should fight it and not do it. But I guess at the end of the day, money talks. But yeah, anybody else watch the Far Cry presentation? I watched it after the fact. I didn't watch it live, but I was just like, I mean, it's a beautiful game. The environments, at least. I like when you see the character models, you're like, man, they got some work to do. I don't even know when this game even launches. Let's see. I think they're more concerned that the game doesn't end up like Far Cry, not like Cyberpunk. Let's see. Okay, the Far Cry 6 was dated last week for the 7th of October on both PS5 and PS4 as a part of gameplay reveal, which you can check out through here. We'll be playing the game on PS5 will you be playing the game on PS5 or PS4? If my kids want it, then you know what I mean. My son, he plays all the Far Cry, so he might buy it himself. Hopefully, he do. He old enough now, got his own job. I love saying that. He got his own job. So I don't know. Is anyone of y'all guys picking up Far Cry? I might. Depends, but my backlog is heavy. I mean, like heavy. All right, I think that might be. I talked about the Amazon leak. I talked about Sonic. I talked about the best games. House of the Dead. Ah, yes. Xbox and Bethesda. Game showcase officially announced for E3 2021. Let's see. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay, so Sunday. I think this is Sunday. I think the 12th is a Saturday. The 12th is a Saturday, so Sunday. Oh man, somebody might not be I'll make sure I'm off work that day. Let's look at it. I just had the time. Okay, here you go. On Wednesday, Xbox finally confirmed that the E3 game showcase will take place at 10 a.m. PDT at 1 p.m. EDT time on June 13th, the second day of the 4-day-long event. Several of Xbox in-house development studios, including the recent purchase Bethesda Softworks, will also be a part of the Xbox showcase, which is said to be about 90 minutes long, or 90 minutes, and cover a range of topics. New announcements and upcoming releases for Xbox Game Pass. Xbox also promoted its upcoming E3 panel on social media with a Halo-centric promotion image. Those would appear to be the planet from Starfield reveal trailer is also included in the lower half. I'm all about this, but I need to know the ET time though. I need to convert that. However, I mean, hey, you know what? Second day of E3. Maybe Nintendo's probably gonna be that third day. I'm thinking Nintendo's gonna be that Monday. If I'm guessing right, I think that Monday. They usually always that Monday. It's usually always Xbox, then Monday, and then I think no. Nintendo's usually Tuesday. I think it's like, yeah, because usually Xbox is usually Sunday. PlayStation is usually that Monday. Tuesday is usually Nintendo. So 1 p.m. EST. Okay. So definitely mark your calendar. This. To me, I think if anybody, I think it's Xbox could in theory win the show if Nintendo don't announce a pro. They have the potential. They could like just shock everybody. So if anybody's presentation I'm probably most interested in is, I'm really curious. Like I'm curious about what Xbox has to offer. 'Cause I think it'd be really good. I really think that because I'm a Halo guy. That's the reason why I'm rooting for Xbox. But they need at least 4 or 5 like bangers. They need something like, oh man, you know what, I gotta have, because I want more people to buy an Xbox system. But it just gotta be right. And I hope also announced like a release date for to be able to play, you know, your XCloud on your iOS devices. I know they sent out like betas to a couple people, but to make it official, so I can go ahead and get it on myself, because I would love to be able to play on an iPad or something of that nature. So definitely, man, very exciting time. Love, you gotta love E3, man. You have to love it. Yeah. So next year, I said this before in another podcast, not podcast, but another video, that hey, man, good people, we need to get together for next year. Start saving our monies and make it our business to get out to E3 next year. I'm going. I am. Listen, I'm claiming it right now. I am going to E3, and if Nintendo if they release a sound release date for their new Switch system, I just might go out to New York and get in line. And my family, we've been talking about it. All my all my kids would love to go. I think my wife wants to go, but she ain't trying to stand along nobody's line. But I'm definitely all about that. Speaking of xCloud, I bought another month for $15, just the xCloud. Xbox can get you hooked. Yeah, it can. If you have a Xbox Series X, or a Xbox system, buying Xbox what's it, Game Pass Ultimate or whatever, is worth it. It's worth its weight, because you get the live, you get everything all in packaged into one. It's worth it from my standpoint. But I tell you, listen, I'm waiting for that to come. To me, that's where I really get into playing games on my phone, is to have that option. But I want that option, though, to be able to say, okay, all right, I can play some games while I'm at. Once again, it's just another. It's like having a Switch, but to me, even more. To me, it would be even more convenient because I'll always have my phone with me. And they got some other controllers that you can get for it that's small enough that would be worth than having to be able to play that on the go. Like if I was in line or something for, like, what you call that? Like I'm at Six Flags or I'm at Universal, and we in line waiting. So it's nothing to pull that out with that OLED screen. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good in the sunlight anyway. I might as well go ahead and get it in. As I say, I'll happily go to New York to pick up a system. Yeah, I won't make it happen. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? We probably had to reach out to. I know CMG. I know he's out there in that area, so that would be dope to collab and get out there and get in line. I wouldn't care where I was placed at, as long as I know for sure I was in line, I was gonna get one. So I'll get out there a couple days early and just park myself down and have at it. That's gonna be dope. So anybody, I know everybody here is probably gonna watch Xbox's presentation. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think they got a lot to prove. But they better come with the A game, because it's gonna be crazy. Dying Light 2 gets a release date and new trailer and some gorgeous screenshots. Man, this game look great, man. Oh, let me see what is the Dying Light 2 was originally scheduled for a 2020 release, but COVID-19 and other issues led to its indefinite delay. Now it will release on all platforms. Get out of here. It says it's an hour. It will release on all platforms: PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC. No Switch though. On December the 7th. Oh man. These pictures, man, are gorgeous, man. Especially this one here at the bottom. I like. See, to me, horror games need to be, they need to be really, really drawn really well. No, but I'm not gonna play that. He might have some music. But yeah, I'm excited. I didn't play the first one, but I watched enough of other people playing it on Twitch and things of that nature that has caught my attention. But so many games, man. So many games. How do you figure out the time to play all? I wish I just had unlimited money and could just sit around and not do nothing. I would be all about it, but not your boy. Pockets ain't deep like that. All right, good people. I think that might be the last news item. Crazy news week, man. Again, man, listen. What do you think about that Switch Pro? I'm still betting on Thursday. I think Thursday is a good day. Give us the whole weekend to kind of salivate, get our pre-orders in, before they all sell out. I think it's gonna be good. Good week. More and more leaks are happening as we get closer to E3. You know what? I should have asked when I was in GameStop. I need to ask tomorrow. Cause usually they'll have, if you at GameStop, you type in Nintendo Switch, and you can go through all the games, and you definitely will find SKUs in there that it's got just a SKU, nothing else to go along with it. It's just got a number, and you're like, man, what is this? And you can see the price. That's a good thing about that. They'll show you the price of the SKU. So if it's $39.99 or $59.99, so you can print that off and figure out which games has got SKUs and which ones don't. So I need to go get me a printout, figure out what they got already scheduled and ready to go as soon as they drop. But yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Right at that presentation, whenever that presentation drops, I'm telling you, GameStop and Best Buy's phone is gonna be off the hook. Off the hook. I just want them to say, "Hey, pre-orders coming." Give me an idea so I can be ready and prepared. So I don't get bullied by all the bots. But I need to be able to do in-store pre-order. I need it. I need to be able to do pre-store. I need to do pre-orders in-store. Too important. If the Switch Pro doesn't get announced, this will be the biggest bust in gaming news history. Man, it will be a sad Monday after E3. E3 gonna have some bombs. I know they are. I know Nintendo, they're gonna have some bombs. But I'm with you on that one. If we come back on that Monday afterwards and we're not talking about a Switch Pro, oh man, I think yeah, that's that Monday after E3. It won't be because even if we don't hear nothing and come next Monday, you can still all right, Nintendo just waiting to E3. If they don't announce nothing to E3, you can be like, man, what are they doing? What's really going on? So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. All right. I checked the news schedule, not news schedule, but the gaming schedule, and there's nothing really coming out this week. The big week is next week when you have what's that Garage Builder. I think that's the name of it. What games we got next week? Yeah, nothing really big. Yeah, I don't know what Evergate is, but Evergate for the PS5 comes out June 4th. DC Superhero Girls Team Power comes out June 4th. Tour de France 2021 comes out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One June 3rd. World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade Classic PC. That's June 1st. That's tomorrow. But yeah, everything else big comes out next week. Let's see. Elder Scrolls Online, PS5, and Xbox Series X. That's June 8th. Ninja Gaiden Master Edition for the Switch comes out June 10th. Ratchet and Clank is June 11th. Hold on. But when is Nintendo's coding game I know comes out that same week too. So yeah, E3 boy, it's gonna be heavy. Heavy indeed. Can't wait. All right, good people. That's all your new games is coming out. That's relevant. Let me get out of here. I mean, I got enough icons, don't I? Let's see. Let's get to the wheel. Oh, no, that's on me, huh? Why are we on the wheel? All right, good people. We got like 24 people in the wheel tonight. SOC. Okay, talking about SOC. Game Builder Garage. That's right. Comes out next Friday. Next Friday, what, the 11th? Yeah, that's right. Yep. Not looking to make games, rather playing dedicated people games. Though I may try. Yeah, I think I'm going to try too. I know for sure my kids are. They all about that. They definitely going to try. It's going to be interesting to see. First of all, I'm not even going to try to say your name because I might tear it up. But welcome to the stream. So, do you think we will get a new Mario Striker game at E3? It's a possibility, but I doubt it. Only because they have Mario Golf coming out the 25th. And so I know it's going to be some form of emphasis on Mario Golf. Now, could it still come out before the end of the year? Probably closer to when soccer season, ramps up or starts. Yeah, but I'm with you 100% on Mario Striker. It's probably one of the greatest Mario sport. It's probably the greatest Mario sports title of all time. Love Mario Striker. Super, super good. Super fun. Oh, man. Super, super fun. We used to play that all day. Yeah, Mario Strikers, it was that deal. But nope. But hey, man, by you chiming in tonight, let me go ahead and type you in right now. As you see this wheel here, I'm typing your name in live. I think I might spell that all wrong. I'm sorry. Charges in my head, not to my heart. And we're getting ready to give out. Okay, right now we're about at the end of our news cycle, and we're getting ready to give out a $10 eShop card. So what I do here, I pick names until there's one name left. If your name is picked first, of course, your name is picked before the winner is, you'll get the. Yeah, Peter Griffin would let you know that you're out of here. Plus, I got some other sounds I usually use. Yeah, or you might just.
You lose.
Or better yet, just you get one of these definitely times in. But it's that time, good people, that we get it in. It says, Geeky said, I hope it's not Thursday. Got a doctor's appointment. Don't worry, Geeky. That means you got to take your phone in with you. And while your doctor giving you that good bill of health, you can get your watch on. I hope it's not during your doctor's appointment. But all right, good people, we got 25. We got somebody that's chimed in. So please forgive me. We're gonna call you B18. B18 is in the building, and show him or her some love in the chat. Welcome them to the stream. All right, good people, we got 25 people that chimed in. Don't forget to hit the like button. But as we get started, let's go. Let's see who's the first one to get the horn tonight. What did the sheep say? Oh, fresh on the scene. Just got in the chat, but you get the vibe. But you're out of here. But thank you for coming out. Listen, I hate that for you because you just got in. But that's how we do. Your name get picked, the wheel speaks. So, but come hang out with us next week. But we give out a Nintendo eShop card every week. Feel free to come back. And it looks like, oh man, Ben, Ben is out of here. But Ben, I know your mom is in here, man. So don't worry, man. We hope that she pulls it out. Ben is out of here early as well. God almighty, I didn't want that to happen. Oh, Ace the Beast. Oh my goodness.
You lose.
You are out of here, my brother. Thank you for coming hanging out with us, man. Dropping in some comments. We appreciate you all that you do. All right. Who is next up? And close is close. Dang darn man, 234. See you next week, my brother. See you next week. We'll keep it pushing along. I got some video recording to do later on this evening to see what's going on. It is Fable Frisk. Oh my goodness. But you out of here. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out. All right. Oh, not Stevie M. Out of here. Steve M has bit the dust. SOC says, xCloud is nice. Only reason I have Ultimate, though, nothing like Microsoft Studio games. Yeah, I just want to be able to with xCloud. I want to play Gears. I want to have access to Gears and Halo, like on my iPad. That's what I want. To me, because you know how the iPad is set up with the screen is perfect. So that's what I want for xCloud. But back to the giveaway. All right, good people. We got 19 people left on the wheel. Let's go ahead and hit that wheel button again. Let's see who is next to catch the flex. Up next, we got It doesn't matter. One of SOC's aliases is out of here. Get him the horn, please. You out of here, SOC. Appreciate you know that you do. All right, who's up next to catch the flex? Would it be Chili, please? I think it's, what is it? Charlene, please play. You out of here. But you out of here. Thank you for playing tonight. Uh-oh. I thought I hit the button. My bad. All right. Who up next? And it looked like CT. Is it Chi-Town? Oh, Chi-Town. You are out of here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, man. Great comments. I just followed you on Twitter. Oh, man, listen. I appreciate you. I just followed you on Twitter. Oh, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. I appreciate you, all that you do. Come back and hang out with us. We live like this every Monday night. And we talk about the game news. We shoot the breeze, and we have a good time. So next week is going to be crazy. Now, we're hoping that switch. Oh, you know what? I didn't do my predictions. Oh, I was about to do some E3 predictions tonight. That's the only thing we did not do. Maybe we'll do it after the wheel. How about that? We'll do some E3 predictions. I got 3 of them that I know for sure that I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with my 3 predictions. But I'm going to get back to the wheel because we got to keep it pushing. But thank you for so much for following me on all right. And it looks like a geeky chick has bit the dust. Thanks, Geeky. And we do have to meet, Geeky. I know. I saw the text a little too late. CMG is out of here. Keep it going. Keep it pushing. No cushion. Cool Breeze is out of here. That is too funny. All right. I don't want to call nobody's names out. I usually want to call their names out. They usually get right up out of here. But hey, Epic New Killer. You are out of here. Epic New Killer is out of here. We'll keep it pushing. The names is knocking off. We're down to 12 people left, ladies and gentlemen. 12 people now, and look like it's going to be Muted Gaming. You Muted Gaming has bit the dust. We're going to keep it pushing. We're down to 11. We'll get down to 10 for the win. And it looked like it's going to be Cool Breeze. You're out of here, Cool Breeze. Appreciate you all that you do, man. Come back and chill with us next weekend. Or next Monday, rather. And up next, we got, look like it's going to be... Oh, man, SOC. So close. So close, my brother. You almost escaped. But we're down to 9. Looking fine. We don't drink wine. And Chris Mendez. You're out of here, my brother. Thank you for playing with us. But you still on there, though. Your Twitch account is on there. All right. Stormtrooper Doom, my brother. God almighty.
You lose.
You are out of here. Appreciate you. All that you do. We're gonna keep the ball. What does the sheep say? What does the sheep say? Hey, Chris. You went back to back. What does the sheep say? Chris is out of there, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our final 6. And you do not want to hear what the sheep say. Because the sheep say, bah, always to the next one. Down to the last 6. Let's see what we got going on. Who is left? Which we announced the last 4. The will is brutal. It's super brutal tonight. You said his name. Hit the jinx is real. Quay 311, my brother.
You lose.
You lose. You're out of here today. We appreciate it all that you do. All right, let's see. All right, now we down to 5. We down to 5. And Sir Dan Dude. But you out of here. Sir Dan Dude's out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we down to our final 4. The wheel is packed. It was packed. It's not packed no more. But we're down to our last 4. Ladies and gentlemen, back in the winner's circle. But she cannot win because she won last week, I think. Did you win last week, AST? I think you did. AST is in the winner's circle. We got Holly Pinky has returned back to the winner's circle after being absent. But at one point in time, man, Holly was winning so much, man. It was like, golly, she had it rigged. But Holly is back in the winner's circle. Doug Dan Run Pookie Ganda is in the circle. And my man, Sugar Shane with that new baby is in the winner circle. Oh, my goodness. All right. Got some comments. CMG said, man, working on a video for the Switch Pro right now. Man, listen, I need your work ethic back on these videos, man. I gotta do my predictions. I gotta send that video off tonight. He said, I'm next. Oh man, yeah, man. You was out of there, my brother. All right. Final 4. Let's go. Who is next? Hit the spin button. And the next one to get up out of here is AST. You are out of here. Oh, my goodness. She bit the dust. But she couldn't win anyway. So now we're down to our last 3. Who's the first one to get up out of here? And it will be, my brother, Doug Dan Run Pookie Gunda. It is out of here. And who is left? Holly Pinky is back in the winner's circle next to Sugar Shane with him and that new baby boy. Oh, my goodness. What do we do, good people? We do it like we always do around this time. Drum roll, please. All right. Tonight's winner. It will be Holly Pinky has returned to the winner's circle. Sugar Shane, you're out of here. And Holly Pinky is our winner tonight. Give it up for Holly Pinky. She probably didn't left, but Holly lives over in the UK, and she is representing the UK. Give it up to Holly Pinky, who is our winner tonight. Now, Holly, you know how we do. You got to send me that message and say, hey, I won. Give me my money. Shooting that text message on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at GamingDad3, or you can follow me on Twitter at Gaming_Dad3. Either one, you should go ahead and follow both. I kindly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button before it's all said and done. But before we get it going, these are your boys' 3 predictions for E3. Dun-dun-dun. Let me get to a bigger screen. All right. Let me get back over something. All right, there we go. Let me get over here something. So, prediction number 1. I know, right? It said, no, not mom. Listen, I don't know what's going on with my chat. My chat is delayed. I think there's something going on with Ecamm. It's not with me. Can't even do nothing about it. It is what it is, though. All right. Prediction number 1. There will be Metroid Prime gameplay footage at E3. That's right. I'm saying it right now. There will be Metroid Prime gameplay footage at E3. First prediction. Second prediction. I had them all lined up in my brain too. Let's see. Second prediction is that's too easy. Second prediction. Oh, heck, it gotta be Nintendo related, don't it? Oh no. What would be another good prediction? That's one. Um, I had two, but then a story came out and killed that one because I was like, oh yeah. I have already said that Team Cherry was going to drop the new Hollow Knight Silk Song at E3. That was one of my original, but like that got blown out the way. I know, right? I forget. I think about it like middle of the week, and then I forget about it. I need to get it. You get nothing. Good day, sir. I gotta get that. That Willy Wonka. That's gonna be funny. Yeah. See, my chat is delayed because I know all this stuff and it happened. I didn't pass by all that, but my chat is delayed for some reason or another. It is what it is. All right, back to E3 and my prediction. So my first prediction, there will be gameplay of Metro Prime 4. My second prediction is Breath of the Wild 2 will get a November release date. No, in fact, no, let me take it back. Metro Prime 4 not Metro. Breath of the Wild 2 will release this year. The release date will be announced this year. And my third one I'm going out on a limb. Master Chief will be the next Smash character announced at E3. Those are my three. What do you guys' three? Ew. Yeah, I know for sure my chat something is delayed because I'm just not getting in like comments for the wheel. Sorry, Dan Dude said your boy is back. Doug was like the wheel. Yeah, the wheel did it to you, Doug. I'm sorry. But it is what it is. That's right. Shame for the win. Listen, my chat is just so delayed. I need to probably watch my chat live on YouTube because watching it through Ecamm is for the birds. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, all them comments was like super late. Well, no, not too late. It's 11:19, 11:18. That's what it is. You get nothing. Good day, sir. I gotta get that. All right. So those are my three. What are your guys' predictions? Anybody else got a prediction for E3? My three again is that Master Chief will be the next Smash character. Gotta go big or go home. Breath of the Wild 2 will release this year. And E3 will get Metro Prime 4 gameplay. Safe, but only one of the three is like over the tops. I really think that E3 is going to be really really good this year. If we come back and like E3 was okay, it's going to be sad. But I don't think it's going to be that way. I think between Nintendo and Xbox, it's going to be special. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be special. Especially with I think Xbox, they get 90 minutes. That's a lot. That is a lot of time. You know what? Also, I wonder how long Nintendo show is going to be. I'm predicting 50 minutes. Nintendo show will be 50 minutes. Stormtrooper, you in the UK? I didn't know that. Nope, I did not know that. But yep, Holly is as well. Representing the UK. That's dope. I'm glad y'all guys are over in the UK, man. One day, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna visit. It's on my like bucket list. I want to come. I want to visit London. I love, from American perspective and how they They show London. They show London off. I was like, man, London looks dope. I want to go to London. What part of the UK are you in, Stormtrooper? If you don't mind me asking. All right, let's see if we can get out of here. All right, good people, don't forget. My second prediction. Uh-oh. I hit that. That was a little loud. Sorry. Tyler, what's going on, buddy? You was a little late today to get you into the wheel. But I'm glad you showed up. Don't forget to hit the like button, Tyler. How you doing tonight, buddy? Sir Dan Dude says, should I buy a record player? I really want to buy. Yeah. Actually, listen, absolutely. I'm a big music guy, man. Vinyl, man, the sound is just different than a lot of this digital stuff here, man. You miss that richness of the sound when you don't listen to vinyl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you got the money, yeah, buy yourself a record player. Eventually, I will buy me a record player myself, but I've owned a record player in years. I mean, well over 20 years for sure. Back when my son was young, I used to own a record player. But you know, they're starting to come back out like retro equipment. But yeah, yeah, definitely. If you like good sounding music, get you a record player. All right, well, I'm gonna go. Had a lot of fun. Congrats, Holly. Good night, everyone. Good night to you too, Ben. Take care of your mom and dad. That's your job, young champion. All right, good people. So listen, hey, what I got going on Thursday? If they release a video Thursday, we're going to do a video. We're going to go live on Thursday. If Nintendo releases a video on Thursday, we are going live sometime that day. I don't know when. Just be on the lookout. It's going to pop up. Stormtroopers, that's one of your predictions? They're going to release a Yoshi game? But yeah, if they do a Switch Pro video, we are going live that day. Go ahead and write it down. Put it into your schedule. Just go ahead and know that your boy is going live. We got to talk about it that day. Don't even want to wait. We're going to break that video down. We're going to watch it over and over again and try to figure out every little detail we can and talk about it, because that's going to be a dope news day. That's going to be crazy. Anybody else with some predictions? I gave you my 3. I got to make me a video stating my 3 for my boys over for Nintendo Dad. No predictions yet. I'm predicting. I gotta go out there. It's gonna be here before you know it. I'm sorry about that. That vibration from I gotta get a better arm, because every time I hear something, you get that vibration through the whole mic. It's like nowhere around it. It's a Yoshi game. You know what, man? What happened to the Star Wars Lego game? Can we get a release date for that? It was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out this month on the 21st. It got delayed. They don't even know when it's gonna come out. Crazy. They're probably just waiting for that Pro 2. But yeah, I'm really excited. As a gamer, I like new hardware. I think if you like new hardware, it's nothing like it. Even though, like, hey, man, my Switch is still a champion right now, still running really well. But if you think I'm not trading this bad boy in, it is getting traded in. This new Switch Pro, right, it's to day one. Oh, no, it's got to go back in. Nope. So your boy, listen, our show has been on almost a full year. Next month, matter of fact, that first week of next month, I think it's my first episode. A whole year. I don't know if I'm going to do something special. I might. But your boy I'm like 11 subscribers away from 8,000. I need your help, man. Share the videos. Find you a video, man. Share it for your boy. I appreciate it. All you have to put the hashtag GamingDad10K, and you know what? By doing that, you enter yourself to win. I still got the Pokemon Nintendo Switch Lite that I'm probably going to try my best to give away, hopefully this year. But I'm at 8,000. All I need is 2 more thousand. Your boy is giving it away. I might switch it up and say 9,000.